podcast with Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is season 9, not season 8, as I previously thought. Episode number 366. Welcome to our broadcast Minisode.
Woo!
Yeah.
366 may be a long year, but it's a short show. But did I pull it off? Did I make the joke? Was there a better way to say it?
Yeah. No, that was great.
You did great.
Okay, I did great. Thanks.
And it's
Thanks,
perfect
guys.
for this year of our Lord 2024 leap year.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
All right, as you're hearing this is about 15 minutes after we recorded episode 905. So if anything crazy has happened in American politics, we are blissfully unaware.
Yep. Living in the past.
Yeah,
I feel like
don't add
every
us.
week for the past several weeks, every week has been like 10 years in political history.
I
So
know.
who knows?
I'd be shocked if we
Yes.
didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
It's the same. There was a joke earlier. Always a visual though, but it was basically it was like a woman, going like this with her hands over her head by a car, and it was like 3 weeks ago, Democrats were like, I'm gonna need an ambulance, and then like the next picture is the lady with the gun. And it's like, but not for me, something like that. And another one was like, the most extraordinary few months. This has been the most extraordinary few months in politics in my lifetime. 3 weeks ago, the Democratic Party was on the verge of mass suicide, and now they're in better fighting shape than they've been in 16 years.
Yeah.
So, guys, look, if something has happened, we're in this moment, and this is where we're staying right
Yes.
now. Anyway, yes. Cool. We're still scheduling conflicting out, taking a prolonged August vacation, if you will. So yeah, I guess here's the real question. This episode, could it have been an email? I don't know. We'll find out. But we're gonna be doing a lot of your emails. But
You're on
She's
fire.
on fire.
I had 4-day-old wine before. That's why.
Just
It
like
was a lot
vodka. It'll go bad.
It's practically vinegar at a certain point.
It was a lot sweeter than when we opened it.
Mm.
Anyway, I guess real quick, we saw last weekend, 2 weeks ago, we saw the movie Twisters in theaters. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we showed the boys Twister on Saturday night, and they loved it.
Because it's a great movie.
Because it's a great movie. It wasn't too intense, thankfully. Alex at one point was like, he never really closed his eyes, but he did like the thing where you cover your eyes a little bit, but you can still see the whole screen.
Just so in case you have to cover all the way,
like
you
it's-
just want to be at the ready.
Yeah.
The hand visor is there.
Yeah.
And become a hand mask. But he was just like, holy poop, holy poop.
Holy poop. That's very cute.
That was really good.
Poor Zachary, though, during that last scene at the end, like, because spoiler alert for the movie from 1996, the part where the oil tanker truck like comes at them, that was when Alex was like, holy poop, and Zachary just fully went underneath a blanket at that point.
Like, hey, it's a 90s movie. Nothing can happen to them. They're gonna be
Yes.
fine.
Well, that didn't really yes. And Alex
Our main
said that.
characters.
Yes, exactly. And Alex said that. Oh, okay. So the next morning we went to a 9:30 a.m. morning on Sunday, and we saw Twisters. And I will say the controversy where they cut out the kiss, they needed the fucking smoochy kiss at the end. Okay, they set up this sexual tension for 2 hours of movie, and then to just end it.
I am unaware of this controversy.
Yes, this is all news to me. I knew this movie was coming out. I didn't even know it was in theaters yet. Like, I know nothing.
So Daisy Edgar Jones, who was in Where the Crawdads Sing, and she's like the Helen Hunt character. Glenn Powell, who is Top Gun Maverick. He's been in a lot of shit. You guys would know him if you saw him. You would absolutely know him if you saw him. Very classically handsome, but also, seems to be like a pretty like intelligent liberal guy-ish. Anyway, so he's the male lead, and then what's his face from Little Philip, what's his face? Anthony Ramos was from Hamilton. Anthony Ramos. He was like the other person. Like he was the other star of the movie.
Like the Philip Seymour Hoffman character?
Nope. It was structured a bit differently. There was a Philip Seymour Hoffman like character in there. But the three like main stars, because there were three main tornado chasers, like it was, and they were all like good guys. Like there was no real character who was like the Carrie Yule's character in it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
There are so many people in the original Twister. Like if you want to go back, like I swear to God, half of the fucking like B-roll cast of Lost is in that movie. Like
but that's why I kind of, my first reaction to seeing this new Twisters was like, why mess with perfection? The first one was great. We don't need to touch it.
The second one is really fun too. Like it's just as much suspension of disbelief. But the only thing that is unbelievable is that at the very end, she's in an airport. She's going to go fly off to ask for the grant money. Spoiler alert. But like, I don't feel like that's a big spoiler. And, based on their research, and, Anthony Ramos's character his name is Javi. Javi is like waiting for Glenn Powell, romantic lead dude, to go chase her in the airport. And like, it's will he or won't he? And then like, he gets out of the car and Javi is like, attaboy, and like runs in and finds her and is like, says blah, 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 whatever fucking cliche shit. And then like, she's like, well, you could always come with me. And then the movie ends. But there's a scene that leaked on Twitter. They filmed like a kiss after that. Mm-hmm. And Steven Spielberg told them to cut the kiss scene out so the movie wouldn't be too cliche.
Huh.
But like, guys, these are hot people, and we don't see disaster movies to not see hot people kiss at the end.
Also,
that's true. You like yourself a cliche disaster movie.
I love myself a cliche disaster. Yes, it is.
There's an audience for that.
It's me.
And I realize it's billed as like a sequel or continuation or whatever, but they're basically just remaking a successful movie from the 90s. So like,
it's the plot's very different.
Okay.
But I
think title I think is clever. I do like the title.
Yes, it's very aliens, right?
Yeah. Or like Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Also very clever. Very clever.
Yes. So I recommend Twisters. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't totally make sense, but neither does the first movie. Like
the first one makes complete sense.
There's
if you're watching it as a 12-year-old, come on.
Rewatch the original. We can chat about it in September when we come back. So much fun though. And,
that could be a good topic episode.
It really could. Yeah.
Twister versus Twisters?
Yeah. I'll watch Twisters if it means I can rewatch Twister.
Yeah, do it. And I'll go like Zach keeps asking me to take him again, and I'm like, sure. Like I'll see it again. Yeah. No, but it's a lot of fun. That's there's certain things that don't make sense, but also, suspension of disbelief. Maura Tierney is in it, and we like her.
Yeah, she's pretty great. I like her.
Yeah, no, it's a good cast. We'll see how many of these casts. Oh, you know who's in it? Shandy. Do you know who is in it? I'm going to say this name and see if you know who it is. Kiernan Shipka is in it.
Wait, who? No, I legitimately didn't hear the first name.
Kiernan Shipka.
Kiernan Shipka. Thank you. Come on. You know it.
You do.
You know this. You got this.
Can I Google?
Sabrina.
Yeah. I was like trying to think of a breadcrumb to throw you, and nothing was coming.
I just
like the same person you ask for every time.
Yeah.
We could cast a spell to help you get the answer.
I mean, to be fair, I've known literally zero of the people that you mentioned were in this movie so far. So,
but we saw Where the Crawdad Sings.
Oh, her. But if you wouldn't have given me that, I wouldn't have known her her. I don't know her like name, like her person.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't.
From what she is called.
From what she is called. I will totally do it like at some like a topic show. I really thought it was fun. Glenn Powell.
Kieran sells. I'm sold on Kieran Vanguard. What was her name?
Shipka.
Shipka.
Huh.
This guy. He's been in a bunch of things. He was in a rom-com that I watched recently too, that I talked about. Anyway, yeah. So that's my recommendation. Go see it. The end. Anybody else have anything? That was all I got.
No, it's good. I feel like now we've got our homework.
I do. Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Love this. Yeah, totally. Go see it. Really fun.
And listeners have their homework too.
Yes.
You got the assignment, y'all.
You got the assignment. Also willing to take feedback for Deadpool and Wolverine, which was equally as fucking fun.
Daniel went to go see it. He said he really liked it. A friend of his was visiting, and they like had a boys' day, and they went to go see it. Said it was very good.
We also went at 9:00 in the morning. Jay
Best time to go see a movie, apparently.
Best time. You save so much money because you don't want to buy like any refreshments.
Oh yeah.
See, then that was going to be my follow-up question. It's like, oh well, could you still get like a beer like at 9:30?
Yes, you could at the movie theater, but
why would you? Yeah. Just because you're at a movie theater and you can.
That too. But, you know, if they like did like mimosas, I would be like, oh, this is tough. But like, I don't want beer like before like, you know, maybe 4:00 in the afternoon. Like on
I don't
a
either.
Or whatever. Yeah.
It's like I go to the movies so like infrequently now that I feel like I'm preconditioned. I like need all the fancy stuff because I'm like, I'm at the movies. I like need a fancy.
No, I agree. And I do think that I got spoiled. We got spoiled with COVID too, because we got to watch movies at home and like, you know, drink our beer and eat our popcorn. And like, I don't know, there's just something that inherently makes the experience like kind of fun because, you know, movie popcorn is delicious. And yeah. And beer during a movie is also delicious.
Yeah,
so.
Indeed.
I'm sure like a mimosa during a movie would also be fun.
Totally.
Yes. We just have to sneak it in. Anyway, Deadpool and Wolverine, also super fucking fun. We had a blast. All of the shout outs. There were so many shout outs. There were so many like references and cameos. It was great. It is now it has the record for it made the most money like domestically for an R-rated movie, and it overtook The Passion of the Christ, which has held the record for 20 years.
Wow.
And the funny thing about that is the entire movie, there's a running joke in which Deadpool wants to be called Marvel Jesus. And Marvel Jesus, like it's literally like a joke throughout the movie, and he literally takes the crown from actual Jesus movie. Anyway, okay, sorry, now I'm done.
Nice.
That's so funny.
No, I was trying to think about like what I've seen lately, and I haven't seen anything new. But Frank and I did start rewatching Stranger Things from the beginning, and I highly recommend it. We only have a couple of episodes left in season 4. It's like we kind of powered through. I mean, not like a slow but steady pace.
I did that when we.
I remember, and it's making me like I remember watching season 4 when we first moved here, and I thought we had done a rewatch, but now I can't remember. Frank doesn't think so, but it's fascinating.
I think you did season 1, but you didn't do
the whole thing. Yeah, and I remember certain things that you pointed out, Colleen, that are like there from the beginning, and it's like not even just there from the beginning, but like consistently referenced throughout. Yes. So
interesting.
It's been really good. I highly recommend it. Also, also House of the Dragon. Hot D came to an end for season 2 at least.
How was it?
It was good. I enjoyed the season altogether. I think my reaction to the end of like the season finale, and I've heard a lot of people had similar reactions, was you're kind of like, that's it? Like, and I think when you can immediately go to season 3 afterwards, then it will be fine. But as like the end of
Same
wait.
with Stranger Things season 2. It's great when you watch it in a row.
right.
Mm.
Yeah. Whereas like the end of season 1 of Hot D was like, holy shit, can't wait till next time. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was like, okay, yeah. I don't want to give anything away, but so anyway, I mean, but overall, I've really enjoyed the season. It's been good. And now,
Awesome.
we'll
Yeah, I gotta
see the next one in a couple fucking. You've got time. You've got so much time.
Yeah. I've read that they said they're going to do 4 seasons.
Okay. And I mean, what I wonder is like, is it seriously going to be every other year? Because that means like 8 years for 4 seasons. Like, come on.
They're
Maybe
so
that's why they
expensive
only
to
do
film,
4.
though. Like, there's such a production.
And just the amount of time that like takes into like the scripting, and I'm sure there's like a shit ton of CGI and like all that stuff just takes.
Yeah.
Takes time.
In a similar vein, the Rings of Power comes back in a couple of weeks, and we saw the panel at Comic-Con, and it looks like, so the biggest complaint with the Rings of Power was that it was very slow burn in the first season. I actually enjoyed it, but critics and people overall did not. And it looks like from the trailer at the panel, and just they showed a lot of video clips too, that it's going to move a lot quicker this season. And Jay and I are going to, so I think it comes out August 29th. And we decided that like on August like 20th, we're going to do a rewatch. So that way it's like really fresh in our mind.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I was like sort of thinking that it would be the same thing for Stranger Things now that we've like, busted
I'm going to
through.
rewatch it. Yeah.
But the thing is,
you're
like,
telling me on the rewatch.
I highly recommend it, but we're gonna finish it very soon, like probably this week. But then we still have to wait until like 2025 at least for it to come out. So
I am looking it up. They're filming it now, so it just says it's scheduled for release in 2025.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
still waiting, but definitely worth the rewatch. It's been fun.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Oh, what's the fucking Harrison Ford, Jason, what's his face show?
The Shrinking. Yeah.
Yes, it's coming back. It has an official date to come back.
I read that too.
That's exciting. I really, really
yes,
like
I love that show.
I didn't get to watch it before we got rid of Apple TV.
Oh, it's
check it out. Like if you got if you have to
watch both seasons back to back.
Like watch them back to back. Like, season 1 is so good. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't really have anything we're watching together. I did Matt, this is for you. I did get Daniel to start Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So but like it's slow pace. Like we've been doing this for like several weeks, and I think we're only on like episode 8. So
it's okay. It's still happening.
Yeah. But yeah. He laughs he laughs where you're supposed to laugh. So it's good. Full steam ahead.
How many seasons of that are
do
there?
Shrinking if you can, yeah.
I can't remember.
I feel like there's 5 seasons.
There's definitely more than 3.
Okay. Because I tried, but I think I didn't make it through the whole first season.
No, it was 4 seasons. 4 seasons.
Okay. Because it was one that like I was watching during like maternity leave. So like things like I would just like roll from one to the next. You sort of didn't know. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like when you're binging a show, like when you've moved over into another season, but like sometimes you don't. You're just like, where am I? What day is it?
Yeah. No, definitely if you can, you won't regret it. It's a great series. And Shandy, when you get a chance, you need to check out what the fuck is it called that we told Shandy to watch for? Fuck, Amanda, what did we tell Shandy?
I'm gonna need a little help.
Alice and Martha told you to watch it too.
Yes.
Oh God,
it's a one-word title. They're not shams, but they're
hacks.
I actually did watch it, and I watched all 3 seasons.
No. Ooh, what did you think?
I thought it was okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Just okay.
Okay. I mean, if there's another season, I'll watch it. But like, I thought it was okay.
I feel like that's how I felt about the first season. I think it was like coming back to it in like season 2 into season 3. Right? There's 3 seasons.
3 seasons. Yeah.
that like somewhere in the middle of the second season, it like grabbed me. But like I started out like in your camp of just like, yeah, it's fine. Like whatever. Like I'll, when I've got time, I'll watch it. But
I was all in from the beginning. Well, from whenever in the first season, but yeah, I respect that. All right. Well, it's going to be a while because all those HBO shows, they space out their children.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're paying for daycare for them. So anyways.
Yeah. Oh, and I finally finished the last of the Thursday Murder Club books.
Oh,
I finished it.
Did you cry?
I didn't, but I do know like the sad part you were talking about, and I think maybe because I like
you knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, and it like reminded me very much of like I think it was actually just like a very cool way to talk about like a very taboo.
Yes.
So like I'm picking my words carefully because I don't want to like
Shandy
spoil.
I'm like halfway through the second book and really enjoying it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it I really liked that like the author spent some time on this like very taboo subject, and it's
and
like,
it was a lot of thought put into it, and a lot of just like Shandy
and a
took
lot
her
of
headphones
love,
off. Awesome.
like and like and I don't want to spoil any listeners.
She took her headphones off. Listeners, okay, yeah.
I don't want to spoil anybody.
Skip ahead 60 seconds. I'm going to set a timer, and Amanda's got 60 seconds for us to talk about it. And if you haven't watched the Thursday Murder Club, then you better fucking do it. Because
read it. It's a book. Or listen to it if audiobooks are your thing. I would imagine the audiobook is probably great.
Okay, 60 seconds, go. 60 seconds, Shandy.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it was just like, it was addressed with so much like love and care.
I agree. And I think that it was really wonderful the way that like he thoughtfully assigned each character. Like Joyce had her own response to it that was very within the character. And and even like what's his face? The big dude, what's his name? Bogdan. Yeah.
I always say Bogdan in my head, but I don't know. I'm also not Polish, so someone correct me.
Yeah. Like even that, like the way that and the way that ended up being his his like whatever was what solved the murder in the end.
Yeah.
That was it was very well done.
Yeah.
I look forward to bawling my eyes out when the movie comes out on video inevitably. Okay. There's the timer. Timer is up. Shandy can come back. So Amanda, how many thumbs up?
Lots, both of my thumbs. I would say.
Wait,
like.
Why are you? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Am I frozen?
You're not frozen. The timer went in. It took it away from the computer. Okay, there we go. Shandy, you can come back. Shandy, come back. Shandy,
I wrote in the comment. Yeah, just
okay.
Yeah. But I think
she's just giving us how many thumbs up. That's all.
Yeah, many thumbs.
Not spoilery. Many thumbs.
I do love.
No, it's not going to be spoilery.
It's not spoilery at all. It's not spoilery at all. Come back. Not spoilery at all. Was speaking in real generalizations. I love that. Like, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go. I was going to say, Shandy, can your assignment be to finish this book in like a month? Not even September.
If you're only done with the second book, so like take your time, because I think this is a world that's like really fun to like inhabit and live in. So like I would
want
never
to live in there.
Yeah, like I would never rush anyone through. But like what I would say that is so fun about this series, it's like watching this author become an author in real time.
Yes, because like each book gets more. Yes,
it's more involved, more in depth. Like the stories like branch out and get more complex. Like he's just like learning how to be like a murder mystery writer, like in real time. And so it's like really fun to go on that journey with this writer. But Colleen, I don't know if you read the acknowledgements like in the back of the book.
I believe so, but it was a few months ago.
But he's like, I am going to write more of these books. I'm not done with these characters.
He just needs a break.
Take a break. And I was like, oh, good, because I really thought that this was like the last book that like that like something was going to happen that was going to prevent us from being able to like live in this world. And like, I'm glad that like there will
and
be
you can
more
see
books
why writing, and you can see why writing these books in general would just take such a toll on your mind, because just the intricacies and the personal lives, and like if we're feeling this much like reading about them, then like imagine how much energy he's putting into that.
Yeah, and like he was churning them out, what, like a book a year? Like
I think so.
That's an aggressive timeline. So like, of course, because that means you are doing nothing else but like working on these books, and of course, like you want to do other things. Most of us. So so I'm glad there will be more.
Same.
But it was great. It was great. I really, really loved it.
Yes, the fourth book reminds me, and I don't think this is a spoiler either, Shandy. It is his Prisoner of Azkaban. You know how like when Prisoner of Azkaban, everything shifts by the end. Once Wormtail becomes a real person and not like, a rat, everything changes in the books. In the story. Like then it's a real story.
It does expand the world out a bit.
Yeah. So I've always considered She Who Shall Not Be Named, because she's a fucking awful person.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God, guys. Okay, this is the last thing I will say about the subject.
This mini episode's getting very not mini.
I know. Sorry. She had
full-size candy bar at this point.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be full-size candy bar. It's not going to be full-size candy bar, because if we have to, we will not share the industry secrets. We will skip it.
Okay.
She had a profile picture, and there was black mold in the back of like her fucking mansion, and everybody started commenting on it. So she changed it, and everyone was like, "Oh, I wonder if that's why she's crazy, because like she's a rich person with black mold all over the place." And I looked at the picture, and it is absolutely stunning how gross her background was. I will see if I can find it.
Yeah,
you can just like hire someone to clean that.
Right.
That is the first thing I would do.
But also, like, black mold. Was she doing this in her bathroom? Like, why is there black mold? Like, does she live in the Shire? Like, what was? Why is there mold?
Okay, hold on. Here you go. So here's the picture in question. You see that?
Yeah. What's that about?
And look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is very clearly not a picture of her as a young person.
No.
Yeah.
How can she think that that's a
right
picture to post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're sure that's a real picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. She literally changed it.
Look cute. Might delete later.
Yes. We'll absolutely delete later. What are you I mean, the jokes, I mean, it trended for a little while, but yeah, look at that. That is awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, let's, you know what? We were going to do industry secrets. I'm going to give you one more like last time. Maybe this will just be like a running joke. Every time we don't do a middle section, I'll just give you one more industry secret.
Okay.
Okay. So last time I did the say the fuck word to get to a representative quickly. This one is hotel prices are negotiable. If you go to a hotel and show them a booking.com or an Expedia price for their location that's lower, they can price match. They would much rather you do it that way, because third-party websites are a pain with anything customer service related. Did you book a king room but ended up getting 2 queens? Good luck with your hour-long call with them, which is just to talk to a representative in another country. If the front desk doesn't beep, bop, boop, 2 seconds later, you've got a key to a new room. So there you go. If you have an issue with a hotel room, go with deal with them directly. All right. On that note, let's take a quick break, and then we come back. We're gonna do a quick feedback for our Minisode. Here we go. Okay, we are back, and we're ready to get into some feedback. Our first feedback is from Matt. Speaking of movies, he says, a movie recommendation, Chicken for Linda, or Shandy,
Linda veut du poulet. Linda wants chicken.
It's a French animated farce written and directed by. You're gonna have to say those names.
I don't know, Chiara Malta, but I don't. Anyway, and Sebastian Laudenbach. I don't know.
Laudenbach. Okay.
Laudenbach.
Oh,
The Sebastian made me think they were both French names.
Sebastian is like French, but I feel like that's the only traditionally French thing in the whole shebang. So I don't know. But France is a multicultural country. So
anyway, it is about a widowed mom looking to cook the eponymous dish, which is chicken, for her daughter after wrongfully punishing her. Turns out it's a lot harder than it sounds. At a brisk 77 minutes, it's also kid-friendly with a minimalist animation style unlike anything I've ever seen, rentable, and on the Criterion channel.
Cool.
Awesome. Matt also says one of the things you missed in the insane first month of Jason's D was Katy Perry's unbelievably awful excursion into feminine satire. Feminist satire, yes. I don't know, Amanda, Sorry, Shandy. I'm going to assume you're not familiar with this. Amanda, I think you may be.
I heard rumblings of it, but didn't care enough to pursue and look into what it actually was about.
So she wanted to make a comeback, and in doing so, she had a song that seemed like it would be catchy from previews, except she did it with Dr. Luke, who infamously raped Kesha. So not very feminist.
No.
And the video was kind of like if 2006 made a feminist video. Like there was no diversity within body.
So still pretty problematic.
It was very problematic. And yeah, it was weird. Like there was so much that she could have done with that song, and none of the right choices were made.
It sounds very Katy Perry.
It sounds very Katy Perry. Yes. So, yeah, there was that. Matt continues. Also, I'm halfway through Jamila Wignot's documentary series Stax, Soulsville, USA on Max. It's a 4-part look at the rise and fall of Stax Records, the legendary label that brought us Booker T and the MGs, Isaac Hayes, and Otis Redding. Really looking forward to finishing it because the first 2 hours have been superb. Awesome.
Nice.
Next up, we actually have a voicemail from Maggie.
Hey, Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. It's Maggie calling to say hey. Hope you guys are having a good summer. I'm headed to Ireland on Saturday for my 40th birthday trip, so yay! I also wanted to say, last episode, you guys talked about how you want the election to be over right away, and hopefully we have an answer. And I am preparing myself to not have an answer on election night. I think it's going to take some time, unless it's a crazy blowout, which maybe it will be. But yeah, I'm not hopeful it's going to end right away. But that's my 2 cents. VP pick, Kamala's VP pick came out today, which was good news. I'm excited about it. I don't know much about him. Seems kind of cool so far. He's a former teacher, so yay. There we go. That's all I need to know. And so, yeah. Also, Amanda, I really liked your list of like 40 things that you did in your 30s. I started mine. I came up with like 20 things right away, just off the top of my head. So I really need to like think some more to get the other 20. But I really like that list, and I think I'm going to start on my. Will it be a 50 things I did in my 40s? Right, it's 10 more than your birthday. I think I'm going to start that list and update it as I go, so then I don't have to think of them all. But that's the kind of person I am. So I hope you ladies are going to do a little bit more traveling and have some fun this summer, since this is the last episode of August. But yeah, hope you're well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yay. I love you're doing a list too. You make it your own. You do it however works best for you.
Exactly.
Indeed. And enjoy Ireland. Yay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Someday.
and Colleen.
Someday.
It's Maggie.
Ooh, gosh, it's still playing. Sorry.
Enough, Maggie.
She's so excited. She has to talk to us again.
Speaking of the British Isles, though, I will say a lot of Hot D is filmed in Wales. Ooh. And I did not know they had mountains like that in Wales. And I did not know that it is that fucking gorgeous. Makes me want to go to Wales also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Maggie, I think we wished you a happy birthday back when it was your birthday, but yeah, again, happy 40th.
Happy 40th.
Yeah. I love a big 40th trip. I think that's so great.
40 Club represent.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But I agree with Maggie's assessment of the VP pick. Honestly, like, you had me at teacher.
Yeah.
All teachers should be vice presidents.
Truly.
Yep.
Or presidents.
Or presidents, for that matter.
Yeah.
Like, people who are teachers have a unique perspective on. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I think I think sometimes, like, people in general don't have experiences, but like teachers have to go, right, Shandy? Like, teachers have to also live everybody else's experiences, or not live it, but like they understand that other people's experiences are not like theirs.
Right. And they're like in a field where they're trying to cultivate critical thinking in like the future generation of, citizens and compatriots, which usually means that they kind of need to possess that skill, which is just very useful, but also they are of service. Like, that's, we talk about serving one's country in like one very narrow specific way, which, to be fair, he also did. But like, that is, to me,
he was also
like,
part of the National Guard for
which is, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He also did that kind of service, but like, being a teacher is being of service, and it's serving, it's the most important job that, and I don't say that like, I'm not that kind of teacher, so I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying like K-12 teachers have one of the most important jobs there is.
Yeah. Yeah. And yet somehow they don't get compensated as
exactly.
such.
Yeah.
Yes. Which they should be.
Which they should be. And hopefully, if there are more people, again, with that background in, places of power, that could shift potentially, attitudes about jobs like that. Oh, here's hoping. Let's manifest that. Yeah.
Because even like, if you think about President Biden, he has done so much in terms of fixing and cleaning up all of the student loan shit. Yeah. And I just, think that that's like probably just one of his priorities. But at the same time, he is married to a community college professor.
Yeah.
So, I have to think like that certainly probably influences his perspective on the whole, student loan.
Exactly.
100%. Like 100%.
Yeah.
Even my mother, who is, very Republican, even she is like, yeah, we have to do something on student loans. Now, from what she hears, she will never be like for forgiving it, but her proposal, which I feel like 8 years ago would have been a very reasonable proposal, was to be like, if you do student loans, have it be capped at 2% interest max.
That would have been nice.
But that's like a classic, like a person who is very Republican. That was pre-Trump and pre-whatever. Like, that was, and she's a teacher. Like, that is. Okay,
it would have been a step in the right direction.
Right, exactly.
Versus that is better than the current. Yeah.
That is like, we are in an age where we don't compromise anymore.
Right.
But like, that is something that somebody who witnesses other people's experiences that, could have been taken into consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that's why it's always important to have different people at the table. It's not DEI. It's bringing interest for everyone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is DEI. DEI is not a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing.
It is not a bad
thing. Again,
thing.
It's like, making everyone like feel like they can be at the table. Like that is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's great. And
everyone being at the table generally doesn't affect the little person. It's the big people that are affected.
Right.
And they just convince the little people that they are the ones who are going to get screwed.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When like really like the biggest people who have benefited from like affirmative action are us, white women.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that part though, a little bit louder.
But yeah.
Can you say it louder, Shandy? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Maggie, though. We appreciate that. We also have an email from Andy, and then we have a Master She Said, and we are done for August. Other than the bloopers, which I swear to God, the bloopers are coming out, guys. They are happening.
A Christmas present.
No, they're not. No. They're going to happen. They're going to be a Jason's a-hole present.
Okay. Sure.
Coming before the D.
Exactly.
Oh boy. All right. I think it is my turn for Andy update. This week in Andy's virginity. Hey broads, figured I'd write in since there won't be another chance for a month, and who knows what things will look like then. Feeling much more optimistic about the election, but we still have 13 weeks to go. No couch is fucked either. Good job. I would have to imagine a scenario where I fuck a couch and claim that's how I lost my virginity. May be the worst ending to anything since Game of Thrones.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, sick burn. Hopefully the brighter mood we're in lately will come out with some of my... Hopefully the brighter mood we're in lately will come out with some of my updates soon, but considering everything we've been through, it's nice not to be filled with dread and bracing for impact. Have a great August. # I'm with hers, Andy.
Woo!
Aww. Thank you.
Yes.
You too.
Indeed.
Yes, thank you.
It is nice to be not bracing as much.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I'm still bracing a little bit, but it's not like
yeah.
the same.
You know what? Hey, guess what, Democrats? Fuck y'all. You know what it's like to be Catholic now. Well, you're always just keeping one eye open. Just cause. Should I feel bad? I'm very happy. I'm excited. My candidate's in the lead. Should I feel bad about this? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
And as George W. Bush once said, fool me once.
Weird fucking shit.
Weird fucking shit.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, never fool me again.
Hey, also, fun fact about Tim Walz. He got a DUI 30 years ago, and he's been sober ever since.
Oh,
wow.
Good for him.
Amazing.
I mean, not good for him on the Dewey, but good for him on... Like,
but he took accountability, and he... Yeah.
Made some changes.
Wow. Yeah.
That's very impressive.
I actually have been very impressed by that fact all day. But the George W. Bush, who was also famously sober after all of his cocaine in college. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's good to have, like, nobody's perfect. It's good to have flaws, and it's good to learn from them. And
well, also he can speak to the opioid crisis and addiction crisis in America because he's been there, and he's fucking America's dad. No, he's not. He's fucking America's dad.
He is.
He's America's fucking dad.
There it is.
So we have Mom a lot and America's fucking dad.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Love it. It's perfect.
You can only say America's fucking dad. So AFD.
Yeah.
Seriously, the thing about Kamala Harris's nickname being Mamala, I mean, from her stepkids, but like still, like this being like a known thing, it strikes me as like particularly funny with J.D. Vance's, childless cat lady comments.
I'm actually incredibly impressed by Kirsten Emhoff because like, okay, it came out their marriage broke up because he cheated on her with like a nanny or a pre-K teacher or whatever it was, and they like worked through it as a family, and like they're like one big blended family now. And I think that is actually very inspiring. Like,
it's very adult. I love it.
Yeah, and I don't want to take away from anybody that's had that and like is still bitter and angry, because that's your right. But I think it's kind of cool that like they all worked through it and they're like one big blended family right now, and that's pretty awesome. And she set up these seniors for Kamala call because Doug, her former in-laws, Doug's parents wanted a Zoom call for seniors, and she's the one that spearheaded that, and I think that's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's why that call happened.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Jay just sent me a text that says 2000 songs, like, you know, the year 2000 songs are now as old. I'm sorry. 2000 songs are as old now as 80s songs were when we were in the 2000s.
I don't like this.
Why are you trying to ruin my day?
Okay, you know what? Let's cut that out.
Yeah.
But really not. But really.
Add it to the bloopers.
Add it to the bloopers.
Yeah, doesn't belong in our mini show that's supposed to just be bringing joy to the people.
We're joy. We're joy scrolling. We're joy podcasting.
Joy to the world.
We're joy casting because we're still living in a August 6th world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we are living in August 6th world, and we are very joy girls.
Nice.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Yeah. Speaking of, let's finish up with the match, as she said, and then let's finish this mini-sode, which is now just a sode. There's no ep. We're not at ep level yet because we're still at 48 minutes. We're not at ep level yet, but
it's not an epic sode. But
so
it's
we're a fun size candy bar. We're not full size yet.
Yes, we're not full size yet, but we're not
fun
mini
size. We're the one
fun
that it's
size.
like the two minis put together, where it's like it's like 3 bites.
Yes,
and we're trying not to grow too much, which is not what she said.
Yeah. Or if you have a very big mouth, it's 1 bite. But yes. Okay.
I like to savor. I like to savor. I like it as many bites as possible.
Okay. Fun size broadcast. Episode title. Here we go. That's what she said.
All right.
No coincidence.
Yeah.
It was like heavy, and I was like, that's it. And then it just did poof.
What was that about?
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Oh, I was going to do it on Thursday.
The focus just wasn't there. I blame my ADHD.
I was in Wilmington, Delaware when it happened, and so was he.
It was a master class in how to do it.
They wanted it to be an organic upswell.
I showed it to Jay.
I don't even remember that one.
I showed it to Jay because I was like, do we make a big deal? Do we not make a big deal?
There were so many men on the call.
We zipped up the zipper. We have come together.
Let's finish with the couch fucker.
What I love about this is that she has got a lot of options.
That was a really fun 10 days, that guy. Scaramucci.
Yep.
Do you want to know what would be even cooler if we had 2 people trying to do it in sync with each other?
Swimming, Olympics.
Yeah, diving, I believe.
Yeah. Still cool.
I still feel I would have to see the whole thing moving.
Here's one that's a little zoomed out.
It fell right out the side of my mouth.
Oh my God. All
That's
right.
a good crop.
That's a good crop. You know what? And on that note, I think it's time for this Sode to end.
Yep.
Thank you all for this the coda soda.
Nice.
Yes, I knew it exactly what you meant when you said it.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, no, soda is a word. Oh dear, the joke's ruined.
No, that's okay. This is the broadcast episode. All right. On that note, everybody, we will officially see you on September 3rd. So send us your feedback, thebroadcasters3@gmail.com, or give us a call, 331-276-2373. We talked about a fuck ton of things over the last 2 weeks. Mainly, you know what? Twisters, Hot D, the Lord of the Rings shit I talked about. I don't know. Send us all the feedback. We would love to hear from you. Thank you to the patrons, especially the patrons that can tour below a certain level, and that would be Eckhart Rigner, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with a Plan, and Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman. Thanks, guys, so much. If you want to become a patron, patreon.com/Jay and Jack. Also, our good friends Jamie, Joe, David Gott, and Christy are doing a podcast on Big Brother. It's called Tally the Votes. You can find it on iTunes, or if you look at the Jay and Jack production thing, we're hosting it for them. So if you do that, you can find it under us. So if you're into Big Brother, I think it's season 26. Check them out too. Subscribe to them. Give them a listen.
Nice.
They are all very fun people. So. All right. On that note, though, did I say the broadcasters3@gmail.com or 331-276-2373? Do the things. All right. On that note, my name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.